Why most AI marketing stops working after 30 days. Welcome to the AI Shift, a weekly 15-minute strategy session designed for business owners who want clarity, not complexity. Whether you're stuck in tool overload, scattered workflows, or just unsure where to start, this is where strategy meets execution. It's designed to reset your week, sharpen your thinking, and turn AI from hype into help. Hi everyone, my name is Craig and it's very good to be with you for our first edition of the AI Shift. I was just getting a bit keen there to jump right into it and wanted to share with you today that we're going to talk about why most AI marketing stops working after 30 days for you. And we're going to unpack why most business owners feel this way and why the real issue isn't AI. The real issue is the system that sits behind it, that you may not have in place. So let's look at a myth that permeates throughout 2025 and into 2026 in terms of using AI and using it within your business. And most people believe once AI is set up, it will keep working on its own. Well, I think we all know that that is not true. And we're going to take you through what you need to do with AI in terms of get your marketing going and to bust this myth that it's just to set up and forget. Nothing is set up and forget. So we see this over and over again. Businesses install AI tools, they automate their emails, they set up funnels, and for the first few weeks, everything looks great. It's fantastic. They've sharpened their emails, they've sharpened their funnels, they've got all these AI tools that do a whole range of things that they never thought possible 6 months before, let alone 2 weeks before. And then suddenly performance drops after 30 days, 3 weeks. Engagements fades and results stall. And like everything, people assume this, AI just didn't work for us. Or as they've done in the past, Facebook ads don't work for us. Or sales copy don't work for us. Or sales funnels don't work for us. They just immediately think it's the tool, not the system or the way they've implemented it. They blame something else and they get dissatisfied with AI. They think it's not a way for the future for them. They leave it sitting there. They've bought all these tools and nothing is going to happen. So the problem, as we said, isn't AI. The problem is the belief that AI should run without humans, that it can just go and do all these things, and it can. It's a pattern recognition. It can identify trends and patterns more quickly than you and I can. But the myth is that let's just set it and forget it. And that's not true. The true power of AI is you need to give it feedback. Without feedback, it doesn't improve. It degrades. In fact, the data it's trained on, it has a shelf life. And that will diminish over time. Without regular data updates, without regular feedbacks, your AI tool of choice, how you use it, is not going to be right. Sorry about that. There was just some noise in the background. I just have to do that. So that's the myth, that you just set it and forget it. You need to have feedback with AI for it to improve and for your business to improve. And that is what we call the improvement loop. AI will only work and will only improve when it's part of a loop. That is how AI has been developed. When you read about autonomous cars, it's a consistent feedback that when it goes out, all the cars learn together, and that improvement is fed back through the whole system. AI executes, humans review, insights are fed back into the system, into the AI tool, and AI improves. So AI handles the execution. The humans interpret the results. That is the judgment. That is where the humans sit within utilizing AI. It's the judgment, it's the interpretation, it's the reviewing. Adjustments go back into the system, and each cycle makes the results sharper. No tools, no tech, just logic. AI will not improve without you giving it feedback. And we've seen classic example is businesses who send the same AI written emails for months. And what we do is we've come in and we've added a weekly review, subject lines, drop-offs, replies, engagement, so that their AI tool could see what it did, what the results were, and then get improvement. And these small changes can dramatically improve your engagement because you're feeding the results, the actual outcomes, back into your AI tool of choice. Therefore, it will learn like you and I learn. It learns, improves, see what works, see what doesn't work, what time of the year, what day of the week, what all those things that you're sending it. Nothing new has been built, just the system has been learning. The system has been improving. It's not a major rework of their business. It's just starting to use AI as part of a system, not just a tool, not just something that does a task, not just something that completes an activity, but something that is part of a system within your business. You have systems throughout your whole business. AI just becomes a very important part of that, integral part of your business. So the one action to take away now is that if you're using AI today, don't add another tool, just add a review rhythm. So once a week, ask your AI tool of choice about a specific task or activity you had it doing, what worked, what didn't, what's one thing to adjust, what's one thing that we need to do to improve. And if you keep doing this each week and feed it back into your system, then you'll see dramatic improvement in the activities in which you use AI. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to break this down properly, how to build AI systems that actually improve instead of decay. But we thought we would just start the year with an overview of why you may have been suffering the AI blues over the Christmas New Year period. It might not have just been the weather. It might have been that nagging thought in the back of your head that there is more to AI than what you're doing, and you need to look at how you're utilizing it in your business. So this is what you do, and this is how you improve your business. Set up a weekly review and start reviewing the actual results that you get from AI and feed it back into your system. That's us for the first one. A little bit shorter than usual, but it's just good just to touch base on some things before we jump right into the meat of the year, into the big issues of the year. If this has resonated with you and you're looking at ways to improve AI in your business, in the next 3 weeks, we'll be running a session on how to build AI systems that improve themselves, especially in marketing. But we'll share details of that shortly. But thank you for today. Please leave some feedback, comments, or suggestions or questions for us, because that's how we improve. That's our feedback from you, and that's how we improve. Look out for us on Friday when we present the fix, where we answer 5 of the most common questions we've seen throughout the week in regards to business owners and how they're using AI or developments and trends that are happening in AI. So look out for those on Friday when we present the fix. And if not, we'll see you next week on Wednesday when we present another edition of the AI Shift. Until then,